Now let's talk about the other issue. The other issue is when you want them to start at different points. So let's take a look at this other issue. So let's say you want a case like this. So let's say you want a case like this. So imagine you want to draw letter V, right? So you want a particular graph to start here and end here, and you want a second line to continue from this point. It's more or less like one plot letter V, right? So how do we do that? So I'm not going to go into the nitty-gritty of how to get the equation of these lines, but the equation of these lines that I'm interested in, they're as follows. We have y equals this is let's say this is 20, this is 10, and let's say this one ends at 20. So this one started from x equals 0 and ends at the first line started at x equals 0 and ends at x equals 10, and so on. So how do you plot this? So the first thing you do is you will specify the equation of the first line, which is, if you know your gradient, you can get the gradient of this line and eventually get the equation of this line. If you get the equation of this line, you're going to get something like minus 2x, then the y-intercept is 20, so that's plus 20. So now this is the equation. Then the next thing we want to do is to specify the range of x. This line span from x, from where x is from 0 to 10. So that's the span of this first line. For the second line, the equation is 2x is a positive, the gradient is positive, then minus 20. If you stretch it to the back, the y-intercept is minus 20. So now, what's the range of the second line? The range is from 10 to 20. So that's where this line ranged from. It started from here and it ended here, right? So now you've gotten what you need to plot. So you're going to specify this equation. Then you're going to specify the range. You're going to specify this equation. You're going to specify. So this is a different case. In this case, both equations have different range of x. Like their starting and ending points are not precisely the same. So, but we can still plot this using the TestDriller chatbot. So let's plot this scenario and let's see what we get. So to plot this scenario, just continue here. So we just type y equals. Note that why I'm going to type straight away is because I've already selected the topic, so I can continue plotting as many as I want. But if you have not selected graph equation, you have to select before you type the equation. So now I'm going to type y equals, just say minus, where is minus 2x, then we have a plus 20, right? Then you end with a colon, with a semicolon rather, then you type the second equation, which is y, and no, you don't type the second equation, you specify the range. So in this case, we're going to specify two range. Each of the equation we have a range. So we say from 0, which is the range of this first line, from 0 to 10. So the range of x will be from 0 to 10. Then we end with a semicolon. You can leave as many spaces as you want before the semicolon, it doesn't really matter. Then you specify the second equation, which is y equals, then this is 2x, then minus 20. Then you then specify the range, which is from 10. This one ranges from 10 to 20. That's the range of the second line. And once you are done, that's it. You can add as many lines as you want, but let's just take a look at this two. So now we have these two lines, and let's see what we get. So now we've got our V. So this is how you plot this second scenario, where the first line has a separate range from the second line.